reading. You do not get up from that divination without understanding what it is that you've been told. Why it is that you've been told that you need to do X, Y's, or Z's. There is no way that you should go into a formal divination with any type of spiritual system and they tell you that you need to do an ebo and you don't know why you're doing that ebo. If your energy is what matters, if an understanding of what it is that you're doing matters, then when you're going in to do this particular ebo, that's normally something that's prescribed to fix, clean, help, move something around, get you to a better place or a better footing or something of that nature, right? For you to go in without understanding why you're there, what you're doing, the reason behind what you're doing, it takes away from the energy of it working for you. Right? Forget the part that you don't know why, what the fuck is going on, right? Let's just forget about that for a second. But if my energy is important, and my focus is important, and my intention is important, I should know what it is that I'm doing it, why I'm doing it, and who I'm doing it with. If you left that divination and all you have is bring me this, bring me this, bring me that, and you have no idea why, I'm going to tell you not to do that. I'm going to tell you that that divination was not clear enough, it was not detailed enough, and it didn't give you enough information for you to make a formed, sound decision to say that this is something that is good for my life, period. You guys can't be so scared to speak up when it's something that you don't understand and this is impacting your life. Right? This is not a game. This is not something that you go into to just try out and see if this is going to work. If you do not understand it, then there is a problem that's going to be facing you because there's probably more questions that should have been answered. I'm going to tell you that there were 100% was more questions that should have been answered if you're being given an ebo to do and you don't know why you're doing that ebo. Okay? I had someone earlier this week that was told to bring the certain things that is for an Orisha that cleans when there's ailments. This priest did not tell her anything about her health. This priest did not tell her to go to the doctor. This priest did not tell her to do none of the things above except for bring me this, and we're going to do an ebo. Are you dumb? That's not how that works. Hello, babies coming in. That's not how that works. If you have a health issue that's going on, you still need to go to the doctor. An ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. We got to know what's going on medically for us to be able to get in there and figure out how do we fix it alongside spiritually. There is something that you need to do with your regular day-to-day, what's going on medically for us to be able to get in there and figure out how do we fix it alongside spiritually. There is something that you need to do with your regular day-to-day eating habits, the way you live your lifestyle, the things that you consume, something in your diet, something in your makeup, something in your blood, something in your something needs to be addressed in order for us to even make sure that this ebo is going to work. Odu don't work like that. Odu is very specific. When you get a divination, it's not a question about who, what, where, why, or how. When you question why, if they cannot answer you the whys, if they can't answer, like, there is no such thing as, oh, I see long health for you. There is no fucking way you see long health for this person with the Odu that I looked up to say that there's medical issues going on with this person. But you want to do blood and sacrifice and all this other kind of stuff. That person may very well need that, right? But that person also needs to go to the doctor. That person also needs to know that there's a problem with their health. That person also needs to know that there's something else going on that needs to be changed, fixed, looked at, all of those things. Prior to worrying about going to run and do an ebo. What's the purpose of me doing an ebo when I'm going to go eat a pork chop tomorrow and fuck my guts up all over again because you never told me that the pork is tearing up my insides? That's half-assed information, so you get a half-assed job, and you'll be around for a half-assed amount of the time. And this is the importance of having your ancestors and your spiritual team in line. That person's ancestors went in that room and started kicking over glasses off tables where nobody was standing, knocking over bottles of full liquor where nobody was at, smashing shit around that room, which caused them to then come and turn around and at your girl. I was like, what?